What is a secure location to meet with Renard in? Not the office, but somewhere else.
Oh, someplace secure. Is it like for clandestine stuff, or is it like an official place?
Clandestine stuff.
Oh yeah. It's Have you heard of the Massachusetts State House?
I have, as has Renard.
Have you heard of the Gold Dome of the Massachusetts State House?
Are you in the gold dome?
It's in the Gold Dome of the Massachusetts State House.
Wow.
So the four of you are in the gold dome of the Massachusetts State House.
John said before this, I don't know where this is going to go.
I feel like I'm
I know where it's going now. It's going to the gold dome at the Massachusetts State House. In there is a room. Oh boy, this changes everything. I love this. There is a room used for purposes like this. Meetings that need to be obscured from analog, electronic, or manual surveillance.
Mm-hmm.
This gold dome is one such place. Renard, who is Zlobs, your handler at the Office of Tactical Interventions and Bake at Home Pizza Kit Sales.
Hi, Renard.
Zlobs, everyone. I would like to discuss the Stanley Handsomepants situation.
Any
updates?
Yeah, any updates? I know I filed my very thorough report.
Yes, it was thorough and generally corroborates with the reports that have filtered through various other agencies from all of you. As you are undoubtedly well aware, because you have received no update to the contrary, Stanley Handsomepants is currently remaining interred in an extra-planar prison. The warden, the inevitable, who you all know now, of this prison has been very clear in his desire to keep Stanley. And so the office has been engaged in negotiations to free Stanley. And there has been a breakthrough.
Oh, wow. Oh, good job, Renard.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I didn't think your office could do it. I thought the spell slinging office would do it.
I mean, we're a little more driven than the spell slinging office. I feel like they're just kind of loosey goosey. You know, we have plans. We have plans and
results. Yeah, you're more formal. We get results. But anyway,
well, if it helps,
process.
If it helps, I didn't think any office could do it.
Yeah, me either.
Nothing has been done yet by my office or another office or any office. We are simply midstream, hoping that the currents take us towards a favorable shore. The inevitable is willing to engage in a prisoner exchange.
Oh.
Sending somebody else in?
Yes.
Would you give them a prisoner?
Do we get to pick?
Unfortunately not. The inevitable has made it clear that there is someone that was meant to be a prisoner, or more specifically, is destined to one day become a prisoner. And the inevitable wants to jump the gun of fate and inter the person now.
Mm-mm.
That seems wrong.
Is it me?
It is not you.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
I didn't think I was that Darby, but there is a Darby.
The inevitable has... Mindy?
Oh, who is it?
That's a very good question. He produces from his from the pocket of his vest a note card, or really an envelope the size of a note card, and he slides it across the very small, circular, very old table in this room. And you open it all up. You open it up, and inside is a piece of paper with a name on it. Or you think it's a name. The first letter is capitalized. Coors. Khors.
Coors. It's like Coles, except not as cool.
The Inevitable has given me only this name. He said that the four of you would be able to retrieve the prisoner.
We get called out by name?
The Inevitable has a relationship with the four of you.
Oh, that makes sense.
And this person is destined to be there no matter what. Eventually.
Eventually.
I say we only do it if they're willing to go.
Maybe we can meet Coors and talk it over.
We gotta find out who Coors is first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's something that they would do if they don't go now, that like if we'd also be stopping something terrible from happening. But I also don't like the idea of sending another person to be imprisoned.
Yeah, I mean, robbing someone of their agency, even if they do something bad later, isn't the right solution.
Yeah.
Seems like we found ourselves in one of those moral quandaries.
Quandaries?
Quandaries.
Quandaries.
Moral quandaries.
Quandaries, yeah.
Yeah.
Do I know
Quandary.
anyone like that sounds like Coors?
The name doesn't ring a bell, but I'll let you roll.
Okay.
2d6 plus sharp.
8.
So you kind of run through the mental Rolodex. It's definitely no one you know. Without much to go on aside from just a single name, you got a partial. The sense you get is it's only a single name. The Inevitable is not being aloof here. The Inevitable, from the Inevitable's perspective, has given you everything you need to find this person.
I think this is their name. I don't think we have anything else to go on.
I guess we start with the phone book.
The phone book.
Good idea.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Phone book.
The Inevitable has made it very clear to me that this is the path forward to release Stanley Handsomepants from his imprisonment. If not for this, then I believe we are at an impasse.
Either that or we have to go to the other office.
Yeah. Which, maybe they'll have alternatives.
Renard,
Darby.
have you heard how Stanley is doing?
I have been told that Stanley is alive, and no harm has come to him.
Oh, 2 for 2.
Good.
Okay.
Well, we owe it to him to try.
Yeah, we owe it to him to try. Why don't I read Renard's mind? But I think it's probably a good idea just to make sure that we're getting the whole story from Renard.
Yeah.
And I trust Renard.
Of
but
course.
I don't fully trust the guy. So why don't we take a look inside?
2d6 plus weird, please.
He's not my Renard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be nice to my Renard.
A 6.
No. Be nice
First
to
roll
my
of the night.
Renard. This is how you
Has to be a
create bad
6.
backstory for me. This is how you create trauma for Zlobs.
First roll's a 6, but the next one's gonna be a 9. So we have that to look forward to, folks.
Hubris matters.
Renard is lying to all of you.
No. Oh, he never lies to me.
Conviction.
Mm.
Do I
I
have any more information?
cannot stress enough that the only reason why this is happening is because we saw a 6. Renard was telling the truth until this moment.
Okay.
But that's outside
okay.
the game. Inside the game, Renard is lying to you in a very, very specific way. This is not the Office of Tactical Interventions and Bake-at-Home Pizza Kit Sales project.
Oh.
The office is not negotiating with the inevitable.
Who is?
Renard himself.
Oh, no.
This is Renard's project.
What does Renard want from this? Just Stanley back?
Renard wants a working relationship with the immortal entity that runs the extraplanar prison.
Oh, God.
Renard wants to partner with the inevitable.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Let's find a phone book.
Yeah.
They've got the archives of all of the phone books in the State House
Yeah.
ever printed.
Let's go down to the Hall of Phone Books.
Good
One
thing
of
it's
the most-
alphabetized.
Yeah, it's right next to the Hall of Flags.
Thank you, Renard,
This
for all
is-
your help.
Of course.
I wanted to apologize for reading your mind the last time I saw you.
Ah. 2d6 plus charm, Mindy.
Why? Why me? Ay.
Because you're playing with fire.
5. Happy.
That's
Where's that 9?
Where's that 9 you promised?
Where's the 9? Didn't know it would be a charm roll. 5.
You can get swapped with Stanley at this rate.
Renard doesn't say anything, but when you get up to leave, he stands up, kind of adjusts his suit jacket, nods to all of you.
Bye, Renard.
Zlobs,
Bye,
best
Renard.
of luck to all of you.
Thank you.
Bye, Renard.
Okay. Bye. Love you.
Mm-hmm.
Zlobs.
Yeah.
Zlobs.
What?
He always does
Nothing.
that.
Yeah, we're just walking down like all the marbled steps of the State House, going to the heading to the Hall of Phone Books.
Hey, Zlobs.
What? Yeah.
I'll beat you there.
Oh, I jump off the side. Ah!
Yep. And so it is that you plumb through the State House archives. Whoever's feeling lucky, give me 2d6 plus sharp.
That's me.
Indeed.
Feeling real lucky. Well, an 8.
No, yeah.
That's the
That's
pretty lucky for today.
The best roll we've had so far.
You spend several hours, Darby. You just kind of take logistical control over this, and you start looking up names. Kind of starting now and then moving backwards to try to find cores. You can at this. So
Don't forget to go through the ads. There could be hints and clues there.
No, the yellow and the white pages.
I'll start with the bad news first. Is you do not isolate where cores is or who they are. What you can confirm, I'll give you three bits of salient information. There is no address or phone number for anyone named Coors in the history of Massachusetts. There is also no business called Coors in the history of Massachusetts.
Every time I see Coles, I'm like, oh, I got it. No, it's not.
The third piece of information is that somewhere in this building is information about Coors.
Oh, that's convenient.
Just not
this
in the
building?
right place.
Yeah. Hey, Morgan, you must know like a state rep or a state senator or the governor or something, right?
I know all those people.
Oh, what?
Who's the nearest one by?
Yeah, there's a state rep here that the chat will name for us.
All right.
out of which district?
Maybe they can show us around.
Yeah. Maybe they have.
Representing central Massachusetts, including but not limited to Zlobs.
Oh, the Worcester 16th?
The Worcester 16th, including but not limited to Zlobs, Mass, Worcester generally.
I don't know. It's probably Dudley, Southbridge, East Brookfield. Maybe part of Arts.
Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna go with Sina Torres.
It's Representative Torres.
Representative Torres. The ghost of Robert Goddard is way too close to something I have planned, like 20 days from now.
Ghost of Robert Goddard. Yeah, that would be like the Worcester 14th, or the Worcester 9th, like for the town of Auburn, Massachusetts, where Robert Goddard was born.
Where Robert Goddard
come on,
is from and is still doing his best even in death to serve.
We said Zlobs, not Auburn.
Sina Torres, state rep, Worcester 16th. Known throughout the state house for her irrepressible work ethic. Her light is still on in her office.
Perfect.
All right, let's go to Representative Torres's office.
Okay, who's that?
I almost forgot their name. They're Representative Zlobs.
Yes,
Central Massachusetts.
They probably know all the secrets then, right? Of the state house.
I don't know. Let's ask.
Come in.
Secret?
Come
I
in.
think she said,
Morgan, she said,
I'm going in.
I heard the
You have to be bold.
I heard the floorboards creak even before the knock. Are you all in a school group that has been lost?
No.
Blittle League.
Morgan.
Hey.
Oh my goodness.
Miss Torres. Sorry to bother you during. Wait, it's not work hours. What are you doing here?
She is annotating this massive piece of draft legislation that she's working on. Her desk is just like a pile of sticky notes and like little arrow post-its and things like that.
I see.
Why is your office in the basement?
There's a very interesting reason for that, and it has everything to do with seniority.
Oh.
Do you have to kill an older rep and then you get to move up or something?
Oh, that's awesome. I want to get into politics.
She leans in very conspiratorially. In a sense, I just have to outlive them and keep getting reelected.
Oh, okay.
That's funny.
Representative Torres. We are looking for information about someone named Coors. We were hoping that you might be able to relay any kind of information, help us find any clues, or help us find maybe where some information that isn't in the phone book might be.
This is Little League business, I would imagine.
This is Blittle League business.
Morgan, 2d6 plus charm.
Got it. Can I be wearing my pendant?
Of course you can.
Yay! Yay! Okay, so that is 8.
Okay. Let's take a field trip.
Ooh, excellent.
So she gets up and yeah, all right. And talks to a fellow representative, Boris Ha Ha Ha.
Oh, hey, Boris.
Morgan, how are your parents?
Oh, they're lovely this time of year, you know.
Ah, terrific.
Oh my god.
I have a letter for your parents that I will ask you to deliver when we are done. Boris looks at Representative Torres. Representative, awful late. What do you need? And Sina Torres says, "I need your key. We both need to turn." And like the color drains out of Boris's face. Oh, a field trip.
What?
And so you go to the State House's sub-basement.
Oh.
Each state rep has a key to the sub-basement, to the great archives of the Commonwealth. And these keys, Morgan, you can tell by looking at them. They're covered in a very, very specific kind of rune that is I mean, rune's not even the right word. These are really kind of ward-breaking enchantments.
Whoa.
This is a very, very old kind of magic in these keys. That's kind of specifically set in North America. And so you're kind of looking at these things. It's like each of them is holding, half of a Sidewinder missile. And that's what it takes to break the wards that protect the sub-basement. And so they both walk up to the sub-basement and they each put a key into there's this big, heavy, cold iron door. And, key into each, and they twist, and you hear the sound of kind of these big, heavy tumblers and counterweights moving within the walls.
Whoa.
And then the door swings open with the faintest whisper of a creak. And there are, all these kind of mage lanterns in here. Like, this is old North American magic in here. So like the lamps in here have not been off since this building was built. And so you're walking under like these weird kind of blue lantern lights, this like shimmering bluish white lantern lights.
It smells great.
It smells great in here.
Yeah, those hey, Zlobs, those like blue, that blue energy.
Yeah.
Has a weird side effect that smells like sandalwood.
It smells like sandalwood. It smells so good.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, the air in here is clean and unmoving. You are led past countless locked rooms through something that is halfway between a labyrinth and a very old library. And eventually you kind of walk. It's almost like you're walking backwards through time. And you get to this very old part of the sub-basement where there are no American flags here. You walk into a place that holds records from before the founding of the United States.
Oh. And
in a room, you can kind of swing it open. You see colonial records. Sina Torres looks at all of you. It's a good thing this is where my master's comes in handy.
Mm-hmm.
pre-American history of the colonies.
Oh, wow.
Here's the magic trick. And she kind of looks through a bunch of books. That one. And she pulls it down and lays it down on the table for you.
How'd you do that?
When I was not much older than you, I came down here to do my first research paper on colonial Massachusetts history. I was very interested in the law and punishment.
Why?
Yeah, why?
I don't know. I suppose there's an orderliness to things. Old laws and new laws that replace old laws. The power of laws. Our ability to change laws. I found it very compelling. Plus, I was very bad at Blaseball.
Oh. Takes all types, I suppose.
Your answer's in that book.
I'm scared of the book now.
Yeah, actually, Zlobs don't touch it.
Yeah, I'm not going to touch that.
Mathers, you want to do the honors?
I like books.
In here is a listing of 17th century trials. And it's broken up into two sections, human and non-human. The trial of Coors is on a single page in the non-human section. There is a copy, you think, of a sketch of Coors.
Can I take a picture with my cell phone?
You can. Coors has... You don't know if he has many ears or that is just long, flat hair. He has hooves instead of feet. His hands have too many fingers. His face is very beautiful. But his body is twisted. He's
Darby?
contorted like he's thinking too hard.
Darby, does this look like a Does this look like something that would be a demon to you?
Yeah, possibly.
Seems
It looks
demon-esque.
familiar.
Familiar?
Yeah, it does look familiar. I've never seen him before, but I feel like I've seen something that looks similar.
Yeah.
Is there any information on the trial in here? What did he do wrong?
So all of the human trials are very, very detailed. All of the non-human trials they vary. Actually, Mindy, it's going to be up to you. 2d6 plus sharp. This will determine the amount of detail in here.
8.
Let's do it this way. We'll use the Investigate a Mystery list. Ask one question from the Investigate a Mystery list. That is the detail about this trial.
Oh, that's tough. Okay. I'm going to take a risk. What here is not what it seems?
That's a fun one.
It's pretty remarkable you kind of find this. Because you're pretty sure that the reason that Coors was found guilty is not the reason that Coors was punished. Essentially, you're kind of reading, it's like this one page, this incredibly obscure, like, apparently Coors did something in here that was magical and wrong. Something having to do with the moon. But as you read through it, like all of the evidence about what Coors did to the moon and why Coors did it to the moon, doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. What you do find, though, is the person who meted out punishment. It's the only time this specific person meted out punishment. Like, you look at all the other trials, both human and non-human, and all of the judges, it's like the same list of like 20 or 30 judges over like 50 years. But this is the only time someone else meted out judgment for Coors. And that would be the colonial governor, John Endicott. The governor of the Royal Colony of Massachusetts personally punished Coors in the year 1662.
Why?
That is not included.
Huh.
Does it have any more information about the moon? Oh, you still have more questions. I just got so excited about the moon.
That was your
I
one
only had
question.
one question.
Oh. Does it say anything about the phase of the moon when Chorus did something to it? Or is there like a drawing of the moon in the book?
Yeah. So the thing is, and you, now that like Mindy points it out to you, you can see it too. Coors was punished for affecting the cycle of the moon.
Oh.
But it became apparent from contradictory notes that the moon was not thusly affected. Essentially, the governor of Massachusetts decided that he would fabricate charges and punish Coors.
What was the punishment?
That is not included.
Ah. Do you have the location of the punishment? No. Trat.
We were gonna try
Does
to
this
find
seem-
Cores, but
If Coors was affecting the cycle of the moon, and this was in colonial history, do we think that maybe this is something we could learn about at the Witch Trials Museum in Salem?
I was thinking Salem too.
Salem makes me uncomfortable.
Another field trip?
Yeah. All right. Hey, Scope, come in. Scope.
Zlobs.
Scope.
I can confirm that I am Scope and you are Zlobs.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm always concerned about that. How are you doing?
I exist.
That's so nice. Can you come around to the front of the State House? We need to go to Salem.
Absolutely.
Representative Torres. Representative ha. Thank you so much for your time. Ha. I'll be taking that letter now.
All right, terrific. And we'll see
Thank
your
you
parents
so
at
much.
the party in 2 weeks.
Thank
See
you.
then.
Of course,
Thank you
remember
so
to
much
vote
for
when
your
you're old
help.
enough.
Zlop, did
Very
you make
much
sure that
appreciated.
What's
did you
that?
make sure that Scope knows which State House?
Oh no. I run upstairs.
I say goodbye.
I run over to the old State House, knowing the what probably happened.
I say goodbye to Representative Secret Torres. Cena Torres.
Secret Torres.
Cena
You
Torres.
said secret.
That reminds me.
Torres.
Does Representative Cena Torres have a secret? Sorry, I have secrets on the brain.
Oh, wow.
2d6 plus weird, please.
Break the streak, Mathis.
Just my mind reminded me. 11.
Thank you.
There you go.
Ooh.
This is probably a
Yeah.
nice secret.
They're lying.
Here's a fun one. Cena Torres, you realize because it dawns on her in real time. As she's talking to you, as she's observing all of you, as you all casually talk about history, she makes the connection that Zlobs and Zlobs
Uh-oh.
might be something.
Uh-oh.
She'd be right.
Like, you see her add something to a checklist in her mind.
Oh no. What are you writing down, John? Did I find scope in
Hope
Listerine?
is on the sidewalk outside the old state house.
I get in Listerine.
I am outside.
I'm so proud of you. I give Scope a treat.
Thank you. Unleaded premium.
I only like to splurge once in a while. I drive around to the front of the current state house.
All right.
And soon all of you are driving up to the Witch Museum in Salem.
Mm-hmm. I take manual control, so we end up in Salem, New Hampshire.
You do.
Not making that mistake again.
Mm-hmm. It's early by the time you get there. That is to say, dawn-ish. And the Witch Museum is a beautiful old building in the middle of beautiful Salem, Massachusetts. And you walk through the front door, the kind of the calling hours for the museum. It's like 8 a.m., but you're here at 5:30. But still, you all are who you are, so you open up the front door, and it is open. And there's kind of the big, beautiful, front desk covered in brochures and coupons and various ads for ghost tours.
I'm taking all of the coupons.
Oh,
Louisa will be so happy.
Mm-hmm. Sitting at the front desk, looking through a book is one of the employees of the Salem Witch Museum, Mary of the Salem faction.
I leave.
Nope.
Yeah, I also leave.
I draw my flaming sword.
Hello.
Welcome to
Mary,
the
is
Salem
it?
Museum of Witchcraft. Yes, hello. Let me get my sister. She
Wait,
kind of closes her eyes for a moment and
Sister?
opens them, and soon Martha walks in from the back.
Oh, gross.
Welcome to the Museum of Witchcraft. How can we help you?
Hi.
Hello.
Me and my friend Darby, who you may remember is an angel, officially. We are looking for some information, and we're really not here looking for trouble today.
Just some research.
And yet a sword is unsheathed in our humble museum. Yes, a flaming sword. I couldn't help but notice. It's hard not to notice it. It's on fire.
This whole thing?
It's a badge of office, so
I figured you'd need to see it to know that I'm really me.
We know who
Yeah,
you
like
are
an
by
ID.
looking at you.
I cut my hair recently.
yeah, and I have
The
bangs
museum
now.
is closed for everything but research. Is research what you are looking for?
We actually are looking for research.
Terrific.
I'll put this away now that we've established.
Thank you for
Zlobs.
your help today.
Zlobs. Zlobs. What?
Morgan.
Do you think we should go in?
I think we just abandoned the rest of our team. Are you okay? You look like
No.
We'll talk
I
about
just
it.
saw Mary and Martha. I don't want.
It doesn't sound like a fight, so I think everything's okay for now.
They're scary.
They remember what they did to us? That was scary. Man, that stupid house with the 7 things.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all.
No, it was terrible.
And
Mindy, I'm sorry I drew my sword.
That's okay. I think this situation is going okay.
Me too. It was just instinct. I just saw them and I needed to.
I understand. They're really, we've had our, Mary, Martha, we know what we've had our sort of scuffles in the past.
Scuffles. Yes, I would agree. Scuffles.
You try to
Mhm.
kill us. We try to kill you. It sort of, we have an interesting relationship. We need the help of the museum today, and it's kind of awkward.
Morgan, do you think we should get the jump on them?
yeah, let's
Going guns a-blazing?
Zlobs, no.
What?
No.
I will.
So we can promise to sort of keep things quiet if you're
Mhm.
maybe all right with us being here to do
It's
some-
it's research on history, on some creatures of the past.
yeah.
It's
and
not
it's
even
hardly
anything
even
relevant
Little
to
League
today.
business. Yeah, it's not relevant really.
I might write a
Hey,
book report on it.
yeah, like for school or
Mhm.
something.
There's an
Do you
explosion
two
heard
know my
outside.
Nana? It feels like maybe you two might know my Nana.
Morgan, I'm
Sometimes
sorry.
people know my Nana.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for that grenade to go up. I'll put him away. I'll put him away.
You hear Mindy and Darby an explosion outside. Mary stays, Martha goes.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Um,
It's here, I can put the asphalt back in. I'm sorry, Morgan. I'm sorry.
Zlobs, it's
You have no
just-
idea what that was.
I want them to come outside. Zlobs.
Outside.
Oh.
Yep. Zlobs, Martha, kind of the big door of this like big stone building, swings open, and Martha's standing there looking at you.
I stand in front of the hole, trying to hide it with my body.
Your grenades are now rats, and they're crawling all over you.
Ah! Ah!
And she turns and snaps her fingers, and the asphalt is repaved, and the door closes behind her.
Oh, my grenades are gone.
So,
Martha, I'm sorry. Something outside. Oh, quite all right. Looks like you've resolved it. I did indeed. Anyway, this research. What are you
Yeah.
looking for? We can direct you to the right place. Our archives are very, very thorough. Yes, the most thorough in Salem when it comes to witchcraft.
Mhm. We're looking for historical records about trials that would have taken place in the 1660s.
Mary and Martha look at each other. Darby, 2d6 plus charm.
4.
It is clear to me, as I'm sure it is clear to my sister. Yes, very clear to me as well. You know what? I will finish your sentence. You know exactly what you are looking for, and you just don't want to tell us. But if to get our help, you're going to have to tell us exactly what you are looking for. Yes, if you do, we would be more than happy to help you. Just tell us exactly what it is you're looking for and why.
have you two heard of something called the inevitable?
Mindy, 2d6 plus sharp.
13.
They have not, and they're doing their best not to let on that they have not.
So I can clearly tell by your faces that you know exactly what I'm talking about. So you know how extremely dangerous and powerful what we're dealing with is.
Mhm.
And we're just 11. So we really need to dig into this research because boy, are we up against a lot here.
Mhm.
As you know, the inevitable.
The inevitable.
Or do you two not travel between planes very often? It's okay if you don't. It's really difficult. Took my Nana so long to figure it out.
What a flex.
Mary and Martha pause for 1 second too long. Let's take you downstairs.
Thank you.
You are led downstairs to these great stacks of well-ordered kind of books and folders in a very, very brightly lit room. And yeah, the trials in the 1660s takes up an entire wall, file cabinets on top of file cabinets.
Are these by any chance alphabetical?
By year, alas, we can help you look. Please tell us the name of the defendant you are looking for.
I mental message Darby. Do you think should we just say it? I don't really see why we should keep it from them.
Their name is Cores.
Mary leaves. Martha stays. Martha takes down a book and a map.
A map. May I?
You may.
I unroll the map and hand Mindy the book.
Thank you. I
Investigate a mystery. You get another shot at it. 2d6 plus sharp.
Me for the book?
Mm-hmm.
Do I have a plus 1? For some reason. I'm feeling so confident after.
Wow. Cocky. Flexing.
Darby, I could let you use, instead of you rolling, I could let you add a +1 to this one right now.
Okay, yeah.
10.
You can, the two of you working together can ask 2 more questions from Investigate a Mystery.
Okay. Perfect. Darby, you pick one, I pick one.
Yeah. I just gotta know what sort of creature was it?
Yeah. Kors is a Slavic god.
That's okay. Oh, I can't believe I didn't just know that.
Not a demon, but was demonized.
My training is just slipping out of my mind.
All right. I gotta go with where did it go?
You cross-reference the map with what you know from the one page of the trial and put together something that no one for the last 300 years could have put together, because you're the first group that has had access to the State House and the sealed archives of the Salem Witch Museum, and this map, and the knowledge that you have, and also the true name of the god. 5 miles due west of Nahant's Harbor. Due east.
Oh.
Kors is
Due
at the
east.
bottom of the ocean,
Oh no.
Oh.
5 miles east of Nahant.
Okay, well, now this just became a Nana mission for sure.
Mhm.
Bottom of the ocean, only one way to get there. A submarine.
Zlobs,
Yeah.
Martha.
Yeah, Morgan.
do you think they're okay?
They're probably fine.
What
I'm naming this one Reco
Oh, that brings back unpleasant memories.
I had a great time on that train.
Ooh.
Martha, this has been extremely helpful.
Mhm.
Now, we understand that next time we're meddling in your business, you won't hold back. And you understand that next time you're trying to do evil around the greater Boston area, we're going to try to stop you. But for today, I'm going to donate my allowance to the museum, and we'll call this a peaceful exit.
I will say to you what I say to all of those that I am able to speak with in peace, which is this. My hope for you is my hope for everyone that plays Blittle League. And it's that you stay safe and stay wise and retain your powers instead of letting life leech it away as you age. Thank you for your donation,
I
and
think
we'll see you
will.
soon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Martha.
Thank you.
High noon. Blessing of the Bay Boathouse, Somerville. Nana Mathers is looking at the private slip she has. There is no boat there. She hits a button. A diving bell big enough for 4 slowly resurfaces.
Oh no.
You guys are going to get to see where I go on my Nana trips.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
that's fine. Oh yeah, how was it in there?
It's wonderful.
Nana, does it play Girl from Ipanema?
She hands you a thumb drive. Everything you need. Why don't you get down below and take a look, familiarize yourself with the controls? I'd like to speak with my granddaughter for a moment.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this makes sense. Oh, here. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you all kind of climb under this big diving bell.
Yeah,
And,
this makes sense.
Mindy,
That
you
smells
and
comfortable.
all of you are under there, and Mindy, you and Anna are on the docks.
So exciting, Nana. We're gonna get to show them the whole ship, the whole submarine. I bet they're gonna love it.
Just the diving bell. I can't give you access to the entire submarine. Just the diving bell.
Oh. Why?
Well, I think once they're all on board and they all see it, you and I are going to have some serious conversations with them about their future and the world. If you think they're ready for that, that's one thing. But if you're just looking for a small vehicle to get you down to the bottom of the ocean a few miles away, this diving bell is your ticket.
Am I supposed to be hiding a lot of stuff from my friends?
Do you feel like you are?
Sometimes. Sometimes I feel like maybe you're hiding stuff from me. And I haven't talked about it to anybody. Not even you.
Mindy, never in your life have I ever lied to you. And I know you know that. But you also know that there are things that I have not yet told you. I have found, as you have gotten older, that you have asked me questions in exactly the right order, at exactly the right moments. If you feel like you are standing on the doorway of something, and you need to ask me another question, then I'm going to answer it truthfully, as I always have.
There have been some questions that I've been thinking, and I've been thinking that maybe I'm not ready to hear the answer. But when you gave me your book last year, of all your secrets, I thought I wasn't ready to open it, and then I needed to know what was inside way sooner than I thought. And lately, I've been thinking that maybe whether I'm ready or not, there are things coming toward us. And there are going to be things I need to know. The first page of that book was about Armistice Pierce. And then when I flipped the page, it said nothing else about Armistice Pierce. It was like it cut off right in the middle of some kind of story. Did you take something out of the book before you gave it to me?
That book is as complete as it was when I wrote it. I took nothing out. There's more to it the further you read, when you are ready to read further.
How do I know that I'm ready to read further?
How does anyone know if they're ready for anything?
I don't know. I hear other kids, their nanas and their parents and their families, they say, "You're growing up so fast." And they sound happy when they say it. They don't sound frightened at all. You never say that to me.
She takes your hand. I don't need to give you permission to grow up. I don't need to acknowledge to you that you're growing up. Because both of those things are up to you. I think in this moment, you're asking for permission for something. And I want to tell you that there is nothing that I need to give you permission for. What I want to do instead is remind you that there is no such thing as perfect information. There is no such thing as 100% certainty. Which means that at any given moment, any time you make a decision, whether it's to share something with your friends, whether it's to ask me a question you know I will answer truthfully, or whether it's for you to give yourself permission to get a little older, know that all of those things rely on your confidence in yourself. You have it in spades. You're one of the smartest people I know.
Are you scared for me?
I'm scared for anyone that will stand in your way.
Maybe we don't show my friends the rest of the ship today.
I am confident that you will be confident in choosing the right time. As for now, take that diving bell to Nahant.
Thank you, Nana.
You're welcome, sweetie.
I climb aboard.
That you do. The diving bell is yours.
Da, 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 da.
Matters, we figured out how to turn it on.
It has MP2
Oh, good.
player.
Yep. The diving bell, you all notice, is it's clear as clear could be to Mindy, but all of you, it kind of dawns on you as you go. This diving bell is part of something larger. Essentially, it can bolt on to something very big, but can also separate and be its own vessel, almost like a captain's yacht, as it were. This is meant for diving deep quickly. So you kind of, it's almost like you're in like a super large, tall umbrella. You're all facing each other. You're all probably 2 feet from each other's faces. And there's kind of storage above you and these big porthole windows and this air pump and a bunch of futuristic machinery keeping water out. And so you kind of steam out down the river, out into the harbor, and then slowly up the coast to Nahant, a peninsula of this hill-shaped peninsula at the end of a causeway with beautiful homes and a very interesting metallic-tasting magical energy to it, Morgan. It's a place of money and ill intentions and plans. You triangulate where exactly you need to go, and kind of steam out into open water. And, Darby, you're kind of triangulating, like Morgan, you're looking at the map. Mindy, you're kind of like psychically reaching out. Zlobs, you're steering the thing. And all of you kind of agree, yep, we are at the coordinates necessary. And you kind of hit the buttons and the dive commences, and a bunch of air is released from from holding tanks, and you start falling like a stone.
I love this part.
You love this.
This is so much fun.
Are you okay, Darby? I'm sorry, I
Okay.
forgot.
Darby,
Oh.
are you all right?
I'm okay.
I hold Darby's hand.
Thank you, Zlobs.
I held the
And-
other hand.
Yeah.
Thank you, Morgan.
In my
hold
hand.
Darby's wing tip.
Zlobs in your
explain them
hand.
in here.
In my hand, Darby notices there's a Swedish fish there.
Aww. Oh, while we're heading down,
Yeah.
Zlobs, did you introduce everyone to Michelangelo?
Oh, Michelangelo? Yeah, this, our new little friend.
Oh, Zlobs.
Yeah, he was a grenade.
He's so cute.
Oh, you're
gosh.
taking a rat to the bottom of the ocean.
I'm taking 4 rats.
They are confused.
This is Ronatello. This is Raphael.
And what's the fourth one?
Ratanardo.
About 10 feet from the bottom, you essentially drop the vertical anchor, which kind of hits the ground and keeps you in place. It's this weird kind of magical magnetism that kind of literally just holds you firm, like you're a bobber. The thing about a diving bell is it's literally open bottom. So this whole time you've been staring at not floor, but just murky, dark ocean water beneath your feet. It's a combination of magic and physics that's keeping it out. It's almost like, again, you're all standing in like a tall umbrella with an open bottom. There is a diving helmet in here. Just one. So which one of you is going to put it on and exit the bottom and look for this thing?
Good luck, Zlobs.
Yes.
You kind of strap it on under your arms, kind of affix it to your armor.
I feel like an umpire in here.
It's this big brass diving bell or diving helmet, kind of portholes like front and side and above. And there's this little plaque, hand etched, not stamped. Mindy, you would recognize it not as Nana Mathers' handwriting, but as Clarissa Mathers' handwriting. Keep breathing. And Zlobs, you slide down the anchor chain.
Whee!
Doom, doom, lights on.
Ooh. There's also 4 rats in the helmet with me looking out.
Well, because of that, I'm going to let you roll cool.
Really something.
Yeah, what am I rolling for?
This is act under pressure.
Oh, literally pressure.
Yeah, indeed. Your goal is to find someone named Kors at the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a cool thing to do. Thank God for cool. 11.
There are, they look like in the distance. You don't know what the hell they look like. Standing rocks covered in barnacles, like big shrubs. Like the lights affix it, and there's like 5 or 6-ish foot tall kind of like pillars or something. As you get closer, you realize that they are statues.
Oh.
Old barnacle and reef encrusted statues of British soldiers with their muskets pointed down. They are pointing at a barrel held to the bottom of the ocean by a net of chains and rocks. It's that barrel that you're looking for.
No, found it.
Zlobs, what are you seeing down there?
Well, this is Undersea Zlobs reporting in over, as well as his 4 companions. I see a barrel that's held down by chains and presumably magic. Over.
He sees a barrel that's held down by chains and maybe magic?
Can I detect magic?
Yeah. 2d6 plus weird.
That's an
all right, there you go. Yeah, let's do it this way. There is magic. Protective magic. Magic to keep this barrel down here. I want you to describe it, Morgan, and also describe how you easily and awesomely neutralize it.
Yeah, it's old magic, right? This is like old magic back when they used to think of everything in terms of like elements. And so they used underwater, they used a water elemental, and so it's like as if there's constantly a tsunami waterfall constantly hitting it, which is why Zlobs might actually see like the like a fissure underneath, and that's just the sediment that's constantly being pulled away and back in. Yeah, but like that's grade school stuff now. I mean, we learned we learned about this kind of stuff, way early. So, this is just a simple gravitational mutation. It's almost like, how like you're able to like sometimes you're able to like use electricity and magnetation to like move things around. It's a little bit like that, except you're going the opposite direction, but in a magic way, and it kind of like reverses the flow of expectation.
Yeah, easy.
So yeah, Zlobs, you Mindy calls to you, you call it back in, and you're like standing there like waiting. You hear some like murmuring through your headset, and then all of a sudden the ocean turns upside down,
Uh-oh.
and this like big metal net just kind of flies into the air like a gum wrapper caught in an updraft.
I grab the barrel before it goes up.
Yeah, the stone statues kind of fall over, and boom, you grab the barrel.
All right,
And-
Zlobs, how's that looking?
Everything's up.
Great.
Over.
Should I
Able to get back?
ready to
Pull me
come back in?
Pull me in.
Okay. Pulling him in.
Yep. You walk back to the anchor chain. Anchor chain is retracted in.
If I got a barrel, it's very tight in here now.
Okay, so the barrel is in.
Did anybody bring a crowbar?
Blessing of the Bay Boathouse.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sunset.
Ooh, sunset.
Maybe we open it on the surface.
Nana
Yeah.
Mathers' private slip. The barrel is covered in tar and ringed by cold iron.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah, of course it's cold. It's been upon the ocean.
doesn't take much time for you and Nana Mathers' cutting tools to cut through the steel the iron bands and pry some of the like kind of the cross sunk square head nails.
Are we still underwater? Or are we back on the docks?
No, you're back on the dock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Unless you want to open all this underwater, which you are very capable of doing.
Mm-mm.
No.
No, I think
No.
probably
Uh-uh.
on the surface is best. But everybody be ready to react. I don't react to whatever the situation is.
Zlobs, you open up the top slowly. Inside is, well, it's like a dark powder. Morgan, you want to be a little more deliberate about this than Zlobs. You end up sampling some. You and Nana Mathers kind of run some spectrometry tests on it and stuff. And it looks like a mix between ground tree bark, black sand, sea salt, and pitch.
What does it taste like?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Labs.
Yeah, your tongue goes numb. This is magic. So, essentially, this is pulsing with like a magic muting mixture. Someone like Nana Mathers about 350 years ago pretty much ground up a bunch of stuff that you would essentially use to try to kill something magical. So
Where the
yeah,
heck is cores?
this is when the sand in there starts moving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's kind of a gurgle, kind of sand starts spraying out. There's
You
a
think of
rapping
that.
against the side.
I'm gonna jump on top of the barrel, kind of like straddle it,
Mhm.
and take out my sword and just put my sword against the like iron just so that it heats it up to just kind of try to encapsulate it in holy energy.
Yep. Yeah, in the face of holy energy, cold iron, which is usually good at locking away like fairy folk and pagan gods, does not hold. This stuff immediately starts rotting away, like it's aging decades every second. At this point, the whole side of the barrel collapses without the bands. The kind of column of sand and pitch and glass eventually starts flaking away. And in a pile, but eventually, very slowly and with tremendous pain, straightens up Kors, a Slavic god that was buried at sea 350 years ago.
Hey, Choreo.
Choreo?
Kors.
Kors.
I just thought a nickname would be endearing. I don't know.
I don't think you want a nickname for us.
Yeah, well, nicknames will be shorter. Call him like K or something.
Yeah, and get to know him first so you can choose one that fits his style.
Yeah, and plus your thing is to call people's last names.
But that's the name. I don't know what to do when there's no last name. Okay. Hi, Kors.
Are you servants of Endicott?
Nope.
And
No.
We're Blittle Leaguers.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to come over for a cup of tea?
Yes.
Did we get Stanley back? 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 John Serpico, did we get Stanley back? Is Stanley back? Is Stanley back? Is my other character back? Do we have my character? Is Stanley okay? Did we get Stanley?
Epilogue.
Ah!
Stanley's house.
Oh.
Wait.
The backyard, specifically. He picks radishes and puts them in a bowl. And brings them inside to the little wooden table, which is the only piece of furniture he has aside from his little bed. He lights a candle, and under that candlelight he starts cutting the radishes into thin slices.
Wait,
Darby.
Is this the house in Somerville? Oh.
Darby, the older one, walks in. Lettuce from her garden.
Oh.
She looks. Good crop. Stanley nods. Everyone else is outside, kid. Come on.
Hi. Hey, everyone. I'm Marissa Farmer, and I play Morgan Woodstock, the first pitcher for the Boston Sunflowers.
The Boston Sunflowers?
No, sorry. The Somerville Sunflowers, yeah. Morgan's a friend-focused, spell-slinging chef.
Chef?
Spell-slinging dancer. Spell-slinging witch? Thank you. And she's got a rich dad and is on a boat. She don't like that wealth advantage. Yeah, okay. And she doesn't like caviar or truffles, but she likes ham sandwiches and cheese pizza. And some say she's socially reckless, but she says she's not an alien. She'd say she's not made of bees. She say she's more of a Pepsi person. Dang it! She say she's socially popular. Nah, that's it. Okay, thank you.